Hi, welcome to our weekly garden check-in. My name's Kelsey, children's educator here at Ginter Botanical Garden, and this week for our check-in we're going to go on a wild plant hunt. Some folks call these plants weeds or unwanted, but I think that they're really cool to learn about, and you can find them just about anywhere. So follow along with me and see if you can find these plants near you around your house. Our first wild plant or weed on our hunt is probably the most recognizable to you all, and so can you guess what plant this is with bright yellow flowers? Yes, it's a dandelion. Dandelions are an introduced species and have a long taproot. They are used medicinally, and they are often used by honeybees and other bee species as a nectar and pollen source in the early spring. The next two look really similar to one another, and they're related. And so the first one is behind me. This is called dead-nettle. Some people call it red or purple dead-nettle, and it is in the mint family. And we learned in a previous check-in that we can tell plants that are in the mint family by their square stems. People eat the leaves and the flowers as nutritious greens, and also pollinators utilize the nectar and pollen from our dead nettle in the early spring. Our relative of dead nettle is Henbit. Henbit is similar in that the flowers are pinky purple and they have a similar shape. Pollinators utilize them for pollen and nectar, and the difference is that the leaves on the henbit are a semicircle, and it's called henbit apparently because chickens love it and love to eat it up. It's also in the mint family. You can see our square stem, and people use this plant medicinally, and also people forage and eat it as greens. Another wild plant you might find on your walk is giant mullein, like I have right beside me. Giant mullein is an introduced species as well, but is utilized by Native Americans and people to this day for medicinal purposes and for lung health. The leaves are really fuzzy, and you'll be able to spot mullein by their fuzzy leaves and by their distinct rosette pattern. Our last plant we'll find today on our early spring wild plant walk are our violets. Violets have pretty purple flowers. Sometimes the flowers are white and blue. They have heart-shaped leaves. Many people utilize the flowers and the leaves for medicine, and you can find them in the shade. So if you're looking for violets on your wild plant walk, make sure to look in the shade. Thank you guys so much for checking out our wild plant walk. I hope you guys will go outside and look for some early spring weeds or wild plants. Thanks so much for checking in. Bye-bye.